Hello children, welcome to another grammar class. Today we will be doing the part of speech, adjectives. In today's class, under the topic adjectives, we will discuss what are adjectives and the different types of adjectives. So by the end of the class, you will be able to identify adjectives in a sentence. Also say what kind of adjectives they are. I will share a PPT. So the part of speech we are going to do today is adjectives. So first we come to what is an adjective. An adjective qualifies or describes or tells us more about the noun or pronoun in a sentence. For example, that red car is mine. So can you identify which is the noun in the sentence? Yes, car is the noun. Now the information that you have about the car is that it is red in color. So it has described the car as being red. Another point you need to remember about adjectives is adjectives do not change their form with gender or number of the noun. Now in the first sentence that is given in the example, you can see that Rohit has a red pen. So for gender, you can see it is a male. But the adjective is red in this sentence as well as in the next sentence where the subjects are females. Reena and Tina, they are females, but you can see that the adjective red remains the same in the next sentence as well. Next, they have said that the gender doesn't change, neither does the number. By number, we mean whether your noun, in this case, pen. In the first sentence, Rohit has a red pen. It is singular. Whereas in the second sentence, Reena and Tina have two red pens. So this is in the plural form. But again, you can note that the adjective remains the same even though your noun is singular in the first case and in the second case it is plural. So please remember this whenever you write a sentence, whether your noun is singular or plural, the adjective remains the same. Now we have the different types of adjectives. So I will just read through the names of the adjectives and we will describe each one in detail in the following slides. We have adjective of quality, which tells you what kind of noun is being spoken of in the sentence. So you need to ask the question, what kind of? The second type of adjective is the adjective of quantity. Then we have adjective of number, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and possessive adjectives. So these are the 6 main types of adjectives. Now we come to the adjective of quality. Adjectives of quality describe the nouns by adding more information like color, size, or shape to the noun. These words tell what kind of the noun we are talking about. Example, bold, smart, delicious, crazy, etc. So the example I have taken here is Ravina is an elegant woman. So what kind of woman is Ravina? She is an elegant woman. In the second sentence, she is wearing a red kurta. So what kind of kurta is she wearing? She is wearing a red kurta. The table in his house is huge. How is the table in his house? It is huge. Okay, so it is describing the quality of that. sentence. Next, we have adjective of quantity. Adjectives of quantity indicate the amount or estimated amount of the noun in a sentence. Now, you must have noticed that there is an adjective of quantity and there is an adjective of number. In the quantity of the adjective of quantity, you do not get an actual amount. It is only an estimated amount. So the actual figure is not mentioned. It is they will just tell you how much. Is it little, some, more? So you do not get an accurate amount. So here in the examples given, there is a lot of milk in the fridge. Now, which is the noun in this? Milk. So how much of milk is there? A lot of milk. But they have not given whether it is a glass of milk. Is it 100 ml of milk? Okay, so the exact quantity is not mentioned. He has enough money to start a business. Again, you can note the noun is money. And in the same way, the exact amount of the money is not given, but they have said enough money. The third sentence, the guests have finished most of the food. Again, it is describing the noun food. How much have they finished? They have finished most of it. So you do not get an actual amount of the adjective noun. Now we have adjective of number. Adjectives of number are used to indicate either the number of nouns or their position or place in a certain order. They are also called definite adjectives. Like the earlier one was also called indefinite adjectives. Now these words tell how many. You need to ask the question, how many? Example 1, 50th, 10th. Okay. So these can also be called as cardinal numbers or ordinal numbers. I have booked the 6th seat in the bus. So this is an ordinal number. There are 9 people in the group, which is a cardinal number. They are giving you the exact number of people in the group. Ravina has 5 dogs. Again, another cardinal number. Then we have demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, those. All these 4 words come under demonstrative adjectives. These words tell which of the noun or they point out to the noun that we are talking about. This cat belongs to Jerry. So, this coat belongs to Jerry. Do not go near those dogs. They're pointing out to which dogs? Those dogs. Can you see that farm? Okay, so again they are pointing out this, that, these, those. So like you know when to use this and when to use these. Okay, so when it is a singular noun we are talking about, it is this and which is closer to you. Whereas if the noun is plural and closer to you, you will use these. The same way, those and that. Those will be for some noun you're pointing out, which is a little distance away. And that is for a singular noun at a distance. Then we have interrogative adjectives. Now, words that ask questions with a noun are known as interrogative adjectives. An interrogative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by asking a question. Interrogative adjectives ask a question which, who, where, whom. So these are the different interrogative adjectives that you normally use. You can say, which book are you reading? What books are available in the market? Whose book is lying on the table? So all these adjectives are describing the noun book. Now, usage of interrogative adjectives, what and which may be a little confusing, but the thing to keep in your mind is that You can use what when the options are not known. You do not know which are the options. There are many options. What dessert would you like? Whereas use which when the options are known and there are only a few options available. There is a choice of 3 desserts on the menu. Which dessert would you like? So the options are known to you, and out of those options you need to choose. So then you will use which. Whereas what is used when you're not clear about the available options. Then we have possessive adjectives. A word that shows the possession or belongingness of a noun or pronoun is known as a possessive adjective. They express possession. Example, his, hers, yours, ours, theirs, etc. are called possessive adjectives. So the examples given are my mother has gone out. So whose mother? My mother. Our cat is on the tree. Whose cat? Our cat. So it is showing the possession. Cat is being owned by our. Is it your shirt? Does it belong to you? I borrowed his scarf. Okay, so these are the different types of adjectives. Now we will quickly do a recap of the different types of adjectives that we have learned today. So first we did adjective of quality, where you will ask the question, what kind of? Next we did quantity, that is indefinite adjectives, where you're not clear about the amount of number or the amount of actual quantity. So such adjectives come under adjective of quantity, where you will ask the question, how much? Next, we have adjective of number, where you will have the exact number of the noun you're talking about. It is also called definite adjective. And you have two types of numbers, cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. And you can ask the questions, how many? Then we have demonstrative adjective, which will point out to the object you're talking about, the noun that you're talking about, which is closer to you, you will use this and these. You're talking about nouns a little away from you, you will use that and those, depending on whether the noun is singular and or plural. So for singular, it will be that, and for plural, those. Then we have the demonstrative adjectives, which will ask questions like which, what, the noun. Then finally, we have the possessive adjectives, which will show possession of the noun, whether it is my, your, his, hers. So we come to the end of this lesson, where we have seen what are adjectives and the different types of adjectives. So thank you. We'll meet again for another class.